Hello, everybody. What's going on? This is Andrew, and I'm going to dive into my second ever Crimson Vow draft here on Magic Arena. The set came out earlier today. I did a draft. You can catch that video. I put it up yesterday. Ended up with, well, the draft was interesting, and I ended up with a cool deck. I kind of had to parse what colors were open and figure it out, and then I ended up with what I thought was a really sweet deck. So this pack, before I get into the pack, real quick, and we're gonna take this card. I mentioned at the beginning of my last video that the reason you can't see who's drafting with you is because the Arena Open is gonna be draft. So they don't want you to be able to know who you're drafting against, so you could maybe get an upper hand during the games. But an Arena Open, a draft Arena Open is coming to us soon, and I'm very excited about it. I will definitely be playing. I'll be drafting a lot to get ready for it. I'm excited. This pack, Mirror Hall Mimic, is a messed up magic card. You may have it enter the battlefield as a copy of any creature in the battlefield. So you can copy your best thing, your opponent's best thing. And then the backside is an enchantment that says at the beginning of your upkeep, you make a token that's a copy of whatever you've enchanted. It's a very, very strong card. We're going to be taking it. There's some other good cards here like Bleed Dry and the Cobbled Lancer, but we're taking Mirror Hall Mimic. We're going to play this card. It's going to be great. I'm very excited about it. We got destroyed by this card in the last draft, so I'm excited to have it on my side this time. Pack 2. We have Double Strike Geist. Decent card. It's a 2-mana 1/1 Double Strike on the front, and then it gives something Double Strike on the back. I want to draft this deck, the Toughness deck, one of these times. Today is not that time, unfortunately, but one of these times. Fleeting Spirit's good. And then a bunch of, like, decent to okay things. I could take the blue card and just stay on blue. Or I could take the Twin Blade Geist. I'm going to take the Twin Blade Geist and see if I can end up in the Disturb deck from this set. The blue-white Disturb deck seems super fun. And so here, I don't think Witness the Future is good enough. Target player shuffles 4 cards from their graveyard to their library, and then you get to look at the top 4 cards of your deck and draw one of them. It's a little slow. Wandering Mind's a good card. I'd be tempted to take it if I'd taken a blue card in the previous pack. But I think what I'm going to do, Binding Geist is decent too. I think I'm just going to take Valorous Stance. You can give something indestructible, or you can destroy a big thing. It's a perfect card for your limited deck. Flame Blessed Bolt is also decent. I think if I didn't have a white card, I'd take Wandering Mind. Binding Geist is decent also. Alright, what have we got here? A lot of red cards again. And Vampire's Vengeance is a pretty good red card. I don't really want to go into red, though. Arm of the Cathars is good. Until end of turn, target creature gets +3/+3. Something else gets +2/+2. Something else gets +1/+1. And they all gain Vigilance for 3 mana. It's a really powerful effect. I'm going to take Arm the Cathars. Pass everything else. Scattered Thoughts I'd play. This card's decent too. I want to play white-blue now. That's where I want to be. So we'll see if we can make it happen. I think this is a constructed card. I don't think the synergies are quite there to make it good in draft. Adamant Will's a reprint. It was good in the last set that it was in, which I think was Dominaria. I don't know how great it's going to be here. Piercing Light's okay. I got destroyed by this card. I might take this one, the Traveling Minister. Give something +1/+0 until end of turn. And some okay black cards in this pack, honestly. But I'm going to take the Minister. It pairs well with some of the cards I have already. just happy to do that. Okay, here's some blue stuff. I think I want Syncopate. This card's cool. This card's not great. I think this is fine replacement level 2/2. I'm not convinced about the Beguiler. Vampire Slayer is the same as this. It's okay. I think Repository Scab is better than it looks, and I'll definitely play some if I can get there, but I'm going to take Syncopate first. This is just a really flexible counterspell. Most importantly, you can play it on turn 2 to get their 3-drop if you're on the play. Or if you're on the draw, sorry. So it's a valuable card. And I'm liking how this deck is looking so far. I'm not going to take this. I want to take the land. Traveling Minister is decent, though. No, I'm just going to take the land. Sorry, not sorry. It might help me splash something down the road, but it's too good to not take. This cycles at least, but it exiles all cards from all graveyards, and I'm going to have cards in my graveyard that I want to cast. I don't think I want any of these cards. I'll take the knife. Sometimes cheap equipment like this can be good if you have enough flyers. I don't know if I'm going to end up with enough flyers, but maybe. 5 mana 3/3 flying. You can exile from your graveyard to make 2/1/1 flyers. It's pretty good. I think I'd rather have this than the Heron of Hope. It's a pretty big flyer. I'll take this Scab now. I'm happy to play this Scab, I think. Cradle of Safety. No one picked up the Wandering Mind? Well, might play both of those cards. Wandering Mind's great. That was a late Grizzly. That was a 6 mana destroy target creature, make blood tokens card. I don't have like that many spells, but when this hits a spell, it's so good. And it's a 2 mana flyer. Yeah. I'm happy with where our deck is right now. And we opened a rare that's just not very good, so we can just not even look at it. Panic Bystander is a 2 mana 2/2. Whenever it or another creature you control dies, gain a life. At the beginning of our end step, if we gain 3 or more life, we flip it. Then it's a 3/5 that can give itself Death Touch, but it's black on the backside. I think this is only a white-black card. Fleeting Spirit might get in here. Steelclad Spirit seems decent also. I think it's Fleeting Spirit. Like I said before, I'd play the Adamant Will pretty happily. Yeah. I was talking Fleeting Spirit up in my previous draft. I think this card's pretty good. So I'm happy to try it out. This is not Into the Royal, but it's not Into the Royal. And Into the Royal's a good card. Yeah, I'm not really taking anything else here. So I'm going to take the Into the Royal and see how it plays. Happy to like wheel the Kindly Ancestor or this other Scab. There's a Wolf Strike here. We'll just take their Lunar Rejection. Ooh, Whispering Wizard? This card seems very strong. It's between that and this other Syncopate, but I think I'll take the Wizard here. Do I want another Wandering Mind? Or just a Cruel Witness? I think the Cruel Witness. It's a 4 mana 3/3 flyer, and whenever you cast a spell, a non-creature spell, you get to surveil 1. You get to look at the top card of your library, and you can put it in your graveyard if you don't want it. Yeah, we're coming up with a decent little blue-white flyers deck. We need a few more spells to help. And we don't have to play this Wandering Mind, but if we get just one Evolving Wilds, I'll probably play it. Syncopate seems good here. So what does this do? It comes in with 3 Omen counters on it. You can pay 2 and tap it to look at the top 2 cards of your library and put one of them into your graveyard. Whenever a creature card goes into your graveyard from anywhere, take off an Omen counter. Then if it's out of Omen counters, you transform it. Then it's a 3/2 flyer that can only block flyers, but you can draw 2 cards and discard a card. That's powerful. It's slow, though. It's so slow. Let's try it. Let's try it. This card's good, I think. When it enters, you mill 2, and then enchanted creature gets -X/-O, where X is the number of cards in your graveyard. So it can mill over your disturb things. And it is a removal spell. The Parish Blade Trainee can be nice. I'm going to take the removal spell, though. Another Cruel Witness and another Syncopate. Getting kind of flooded at my 4-drop slot. Cruel Witness is pretty good. I want both of these cards. I'm going to take the Cruel Witness. I think it's that much better. And here we'll take the Cradle of Safety. I don't think this card's amazing, but it can save a creature. It gives it hexproof until end of turn. I'm not playing anything here, so I get to pick this up for my collection. It's another Repository Scab. I don't have that much that's good to exploit yet. But I'll take the 3-mana 3/2 that sometimes draws a card. Next, I'll take the Steelclad Spirit. I would play this if I didn't have so many 4-drops, but my 4-drop slot's getting pretty stacked. So the Syncopate Wield? Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, red-white duel. Resistance squad's a 3-mana 3/2. When it enters the battlefield, if we control another human, we get to draw a card. How many humans do we have? Only 2. That's not happening. I think I'm just grabbing this Sundown Pass and playing this Wandering Mind off of it. Off of my 2 red-white duels now. Yeah, I'm not passing a ton. So seems like a pretty straightforward play to me. Let's check the curve of this deck. What are we looking at like? We're doing pretty okay. I'm relatively happy with how we're looking. And the blue-red one. Okay, before we just slam this, because it makes this a completely free splash, let's look at what else we have. Scattered Thoughts is a look at the top 4, draw 2, put 2 in the graveyard. We have the 2 Cruel Witnesses and the Wandering Mind as card advantage already. So I'm not sure that we need to be taking the Scattered Thoughts. Then we have a 3-mana 2/3 that can only block flyers. Yeah, I'm kind of into just taking this land. And now everything's perfect. Oh, Wedding Announcement? I think Wedding Announcement's pretty good, actually. At the beginning of your end step, put an invitation counter on it. Then if you attack with 2 or more creatures this turn, you draw a card. Otherwise, you make a 1/1. Then if it has 3 or more counters on it, you flip it to an Anthem. This card's fine. And it triggers at the beginning of your end step. Yeah, we're going to take Wedding Announcement. This, with Arm the Cathars, we have 2 like nice ways to just end the game. Oh, we really didn't get anything here, though. Supernatural Rescue could be decent. How many spirits do we have? 5? Adamant Will just straight up gives indestructible. I think might just be a better version of that card. Counter target creature or planeswalker spell, create a blood token. We have the Syncopate, so we don't need that. This comes in, makes a spirit, and then pumps itself. Oh, geez, I don't know. I don't know what the pick is here. It might be Scattered Thoughts. We have a lot of 4s, though. Oh, another Twin Blade Geist. That's a great draw. And another Minister, but I'm just going to take the Twin Blade Geist. Yep. Another Panic Bystander, which we can't take, but I will take the Lantern Bearer. I'm pretty happy with that. And another Traveling Minister. There's also a Chill of the Grave. How many zombies do I have? Just 2? This card's nice because it cantrips. It draws you a card. I think I'll take the Minister because I've got Flyers and the 2 Twin Blade Geists. Nothing here. Take the uncommon. I don't think I'm playing a second Adamant Will. I think this deck really came together. I'm pretty happy with where we're at, if I'm honest. And we only have to make a couple cuts. And it's basically cutting like a 4-drop and a couple 2s to make our deck a little bit more streamlined. Like, I don't know if we're a Soul Cipher board deck. At the time, it looked like we might be aggressive, we might not be. But now, I'm pretty sure that we want to be more aggressive than what this card lets us do. Last pick, Traveling Minister. Yeah, I think we're a 16 land, very low to the ground deck. I think that's what we're doing. And then we just have like Mirror Hall Mimic and Heron Blessed Geist as our late game things. So like I can exploit the Traveling Ministers, the Lantern Bearer, the Twin Blade Geist to give something else double strike could be good. I don't think I want to play the Soul Cipher board. How many enchantments do I have? 3 enchantments. 4, 5, 6, 7 enchantments for the Steelclad Spirit. That might be good enough. I don't know about the Cradle of Safety. I want to play the Cradle of Safety because I think it'll be a blowout if I can get it to work. I need to trim one of these 4s. I think I'm trimming the Scattered Thoughts. I think this can be okay in certain decks. I just don't think this is the deck for it. And I don't think I need all 3 Traveling Ministers. How do we feel about that? $16 land, lower to the ground. Let's see, this gets non-creature, non-lands, right? So we've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hits for it. I think that's good enough. And this can pick up like a Syncopate, an Adamant Will, the Valorous Stance. Yeah, I think that's good. Cool. We're going to try it like this. I think this deck's sweet. I'm really happy with how this deck turned out. Let's see how it goes. Straight into our first match. Everybody's playing the new set today. I don't blame them. New set seems sweet. Yeah, we'll keep this. We're just gonna run out some Twin Blade Geists here. Nice. So this attacks good, but it doesn't defend good. I think I'll just play another one. I've got my double strikers. What you gonna do, opponent? Gotta play a 3/3 that can't be blocked as long as it's attacking alone. Yep. We'll just play this. And then I think we'll just chill. We can hold back what they've got for now. And it doesn't do anything. They're going to attack with this. Attacking with the Binding Geist is kind of weird. I'll block. If they have a pump spell, this is a weird way to use that pump spell. So now I can just throw this on my Steelclad Spirit, and then it gets to attack, right? And then I kind of want to put this on something. But I kind of want to wait so I can make my thing attack next turn also. So I'm going to chill. We're flooding a little bit. Yeah, bounce my guy. Double strike spell goes away. So they can activate that. So I say no blocks. Right on time, Syncopate. I think I'll just play Spirit and pass. All attacks, huh? I think I'm content to just block that. Take 6. Oh, okay. Yep, your wolf resolves. And nothing, huh? Play our Whispering Wizard. And then we want a Fear of Death something, I think, to get a 1/1. This doesn't scare me anymore because I'll have a 1/1 and the Double Striker. So I guess I'll just put this on one of the wolves to trigger the wizard. And now we have this that we can exploit with our Scab. And we milled 2 more lands? Jeez. Okay. Put this on that. They can attack for 3. Yep. Jeez, another land? Exploit nothing, go. Yeah, I think we're gonna lose to this thing. I'm at 1. Okay, we get to counter this. And make a thing. But we need to draw something good this turn. And that's not going to be good enough. That's going to kill me. Cool. Well, that's too bad. I thought we had a good start, but not quite good enough. just David. Okay, David, let's battle. If I had a plains, I'd keep this hand. This hand's great if I had a plains. Do I risk it? You know, I kind of think I should. Even if I don't, I start working up to that. I'm gonna keep. No guts, no glory. Alright, now I just need to peel an island and we're good to go. My deck just heard land. It was like, oh, you want lands? We got you. Yep, just only the wrong land. That's fine, our hand's still decent. Play Cruel Witness next turn and then hopefully can use Lunar Rejection to do something cool. Only islands. Cool. They didn't kill my thing. They can't attack. Suddenly we're in a fine spot. Oh, Mimic. Oh, Mimic's good. They didn't kill my stuff last turn. What are the chances they can kill it this turn also? I'll just make a second 3/3. Cruel Witness. Yep, this gets to attack. This is attacking? I don't understand. I'll block. Sure. Yep. I wish I could have had my removal spell, my bounce spell up there, but... my hand is like all 4 drops and 2 drops, which means that my 5 mana is super awkward here. I'll get the wizard down so I can start making 1/1s. Next turn I might just like slam this on the Heron Blessed. I guess this is a fine thing for them to exploit if they have any exploit synergies, so maybe I pick something else. No blocks. We're at 12. Any land off the top is a great draw, because then I can double spell. Oh, they had the best card in the set? Cool. Jeez. We got destroyed. Yeah, this is arguably the best card in the set. Just nothing. So I guess what we do is cleave this, bounce this, make a 1/1. Yeah. Was it ambitious keep, and then I got extremely unlucky, and our opponent played the worst or the best card in the set? Ay ay ay. Yep. I couldn't even have the syncopate up to counter it. Come on. I guess I do this. I don't even know. Like, I'm so pinched on mana because I just only draw 4-drops this game. Do I just block everything and trade my board off? I don't really want to do that. Can't take hits forever, though. Nah, that's not a winning play, though. I don't know how I win from here. I should probably just concede. I want to get one more dressed up, though. Yeah, sure. Yep. Oh, okay. Let's not keep risky hands, and let's win some games of Magic. Okay. Okay. This hand looks decent. I'm not gonna hold my breath yet, but hand looks decent. Okay, double ministers. I'll probably sacrifice one to the Stitched Assistant. We'll see. And then I'll just activate this now to gain a life, basically. I'm not attacking, I'm not blocking. The egg, okay. This card's pretty good. Scry 2 to the top, okay. Play this untapped, play the Wandering Mind. I think I take the Syncopate. I've got Lunar Rejection. Yeah, take Syncopate. Same thing, I'm just gonna gain some life here. I'm not gonna run out the Stitched Assistant anytime soon. I'm just gonna hold up Syncopate and Lunar Rejection. Well, that's annoying. Does that change my mind at all? No, I think I'll still just pass. Syncopate is a lot worse once they know about it, but what you gonna do? So now I think I'm gonna cast Lunar Rejection on the Lantern Bearer, actually. Just to cast something. With my mana here. What? Okay. Sure. I guess I'll attack into that. Yeah, I'll just pass. I'm not under any pressure here. I don't want them to freely sacrifice the Biolume egg. So I think I'm okay just chilling. Yep. They can do that. I'm not going to syncopate that. Oh, come on. So I can syncopate for x equals 2 if I play this. Yeah, I think I need to run this out. I am going to sacrifice one of these. I should have activated it before I did that, but it's fine. Scry land to the bottom, please. Okay, Valor's stance is nice. It can kill either of their things. Just use that. Say go. Blood Fountain, sure. Am I shooting this now with Valor's stance so I can start attacking with a 4-2? Kind of think so. There's a chance I get blown out here. There's a chance this just works and I get to start smashing with a 4-2. Okay, they're gonna go digging for something. And they didn't find it. Whatever they were looking for. Very frustrated. Playing 16 lands, and this is the second game in a row that we've just, like, super flooded out. 9 lands in the top 16 cards. Well, I have a counterspell for their next play. They're gonna have to play through eventually. Sure. Yep. Attacking for 4 is doing decent here. And here's a Lantern Bearer to add to it. I think I have to counter that because I don't want them to sacrifice this egg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Counter it unless you pay 6. Yep. Can't deal with a 4-2, so gotta do it this way. Cool, got my own witness. Still just attack with this. If they trade their witness, I'm happy. Go. Okay, what you got? Oh no. I did so much work to attacking them and they just undid all of it. Well, at least I've got a lantern bearer. I've got a lantern bearer and 10 lands. They're not looking much better though, so... Okay, they can pick up an instant or sorcery. Okay, so I think I do this. Attack for 2. Play this. Exploit the lantern bearer. And then pick up my... Oh, do I just pick up the Valorous stance? Kind of just want to pick up the Valorous stance. Yeah. And then I can even do that this turn. And still have Valorous stance up. So I'm getting Valorous stance because I just want to give this thing indestructible if they try to kill it ever. Because I'm just going to kill them over 2 turns with this flyer. Whenever this or another zombie you control dies, look at the top card of your library. If it's a zombie, they can draw it. If you don't, you have to put it into your graveyard, huh? Wedding announcement? Do I attack with this just to draw a card? Probably not. Make a 1/1. Next turn I will attack with the 1/1 so I get to draw a card. This card's just good, I think. I was surprised to get it past as late as we did. Well, somehow we we made it through this game. I guess our spells just lined up pretty okay into what our opponent's doing. They never put us under any pressure. They couldn't find a thing to sacrifice their Bioluma egg. And when they did, I had the counterspell for it. And I was able to draw that counterspell because of my splash, because of the Wandering Mind. So, you know, that pick paid off, at least a little bit. What are they doing here? I've also gained 12 life with these 2 things over the course of the game. My turn. Sweet. Give this +1/+0. Combat. Both attack. Deal. Play this. End the turn. Draw a card. Wizard was a good draw. Yep. They get to exploit the egg. Oh, what? They want to draw a zombie, I guess? Not sure why they played it that way, but it worked out for us. Alright. Let's do battle. I didn't realize that we were 4-drops deck, but I guess we're 4-drops deck. I'm keeping this, though, because I can play this on 2, or that on 1, this on 2. The Catgeist. Luckily for you, or for me, I guess, Catgeist is not going to get to attack this game. I do like this card, though. Curiosity is the original card that lets you draw cards. I'm not gonna attack. I'll just grab Wedding Announcement here and go on the aggro plan, I think. They can't cast this. This is just gonna go away. Okay. Maybe I'm not aggroing them out. This blocks all my things pretty well. So, let's get Cruel Witness going. Yeah. Oh, and they miss lands again? Jeez. It's a rough place to be. Let's see. I can play this and this. Make a 1/1. I can bounce this and attack. Doesn't really matter how I do this, I don't think. Let's go to combat, attack with this. And let's just play the Whispering Wizard. So I want to get the Wedding Announcement going, so I'm going to go Wedding Announcement. Everything triggers. Don't want to mill that. Yes, I do. Then go to combat, attack with these two. Why? Why haven't I been attacking with this? Someone remind me why. This can't block it. It's too late for this. I'm a little sleepy. And I get to draw a card. Drew Mimic. I can mimic Cruel Witness. I can mimic the Wandering Mind. Our opponent's having some mana problems, which is never fun. Ooh, Cradle of Safety. I can bounce something, so like I can bounce this and get in with all my flyers. I could just attack. With these things, I think. Do I want to just let that trade with that? Yeah, I think so. I think I'm fine with this. And then what? I think I'm just going to pass the turn. Your turn, opponent. My plan here, I mean, I can win a bunch of different ways. I can just bounce their flyer, attack with my flyers to win the game. I can make my double striker better. I guess those are the only things I can do here. But this is going to flip next turn, so they're under some pressure from this also. Yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bounce that. Get a 1/1. Yep. Cool. Well, I'm glad our deck actually did work a little bit. And I'll get to the rest of the games in just a minute. Alright. Currently 2-2 with this deck. Let's see if we can get a few more wins. I think our deck is fine. We'll keep this. Winning announcement's going to make 1/1s that we can exploit with the Stitched Assistant, which is going to be just fine. Okay. Oh, we can actually bounce that. Playing against wolves, and this is actually going to be good here. Yep, we'll take 1. Sure. I'm not going to use this yet. I don't think I need to. Just run out their wedding announcement, make a 1/1. And I'd love to just draw lands for the rest of the game. Not like literally the rest of the game, but close to. Take 3 here. And... okay. I could mimic something. I could mimic this. Or just get my wizard down. I think I want to play something. I'm kind of interested in mimicking this, so that I'll have mana next turn to play Assistant and Rejection. It's like not the best use of this, but I think it's fine. Then we'll make another 1/1. And like I said before, I'm okay just making a bunch of 1/1s here. Ooh, that card's pretty good. They don't have a land to get, though. So this, eventually they can make insects. My opponent can make a bunch of 3/3 flyers once they have 6 mana. So I'll need to do something before that. Let's go ahead and start with Stitched Assistant. Sacrifice one of these. Don't want that right now. Okay. Now we've got our Anthem online. Syncopate if they have a 6-drop here. Bounce spell on a werewolf if they don't. We're in an okay spot. This thing could potentially take over the game, but if it doesn't, we're looking okay. If this ever dies, we get to just disturb it back on the Hiveheart Shaman. Sure, that resolves. Am I casting this here just to draw a card, or am I just chilling? Kind of want to hang out. Cool. Land is what I wanted to draw. Now I can get Whispering Wizard down. And start making 2/2 flyers. Can't really attack. Maybe we'll be able to set up a time when we can use the Arm the Cathars to win the game. Oh, they're just going to do this. Sure. Let's just bounce the 2/3. Cool. This doesn't flip because it doesn't have a backside. We've got Wandering Mind, and then we'd have 3 mana up for Syncopate. That seems fine. Cool, we found the Valorous stance, so now we can just kill this thing. Make another 2/2. Do we have attacks here? Not really. The 3/3 is kind of holding... Oh wait, this doesn't fly. Oh. Cool. Air Force is going to win us the game. For some reason I assumed this made bees, so I assumed they flew. But doesn't look like that's the case. Just makes ground beetles. So we still have Syncopate up if our opponent just has a 5 or 6 drop. And I guess they're just off it. Cool. Our deck played out pretty nicely there. Alright. Piotrek. Let's see what we've got. Yeah, this hand looks good to me. I'm going to play the Twin Blade Geist on 2, and I might exploit it on 3. We will see. Just to get the Double Strike enchantment in the graveyard, I've got these 2 flyers that I wouldn't mind giving Double Strike eventually. Now I don't mind just going in on it. Let's attack and see what they want to do. I'll just let them take the damage and play our Fleeting Spirit. Ooh, this card's good. Whenever one or more creatures with power 2 or less enter the battlefield, they get to draw a card. Pretty good. Ooh, Traveling Minister is nice. It's good alongside Twin Blade Geist. Let me see. I can't give this thing first strike, but I could potentially discard a card. It's just gonna trade with that. You know, I think it's fine if it just trades with that. I think I'd just be okay with that. On their turn, if they attack with both, that could grow anyways. So, we'll just let that happen. Next turn, start hitting with this. We have Cradle of Safety to protect. I don't think they'll exploit it. Oh, they are going to exploit it. Okay. Guess I'll get rid of my Wandering Mind since I don't even have red mana yet. I'd like to be able to keep it, but it's not worth it in this. Ooh, that's cool. Arena grays out text if it's already happened, because it says this ability only triggers once each turn. That's cool. They're not attacking. Okay. I'd like to give this +1/+0. I'd like to attack with my 2/1 double striker. Yeah, that'll get me. Like, that kind of sucks, but Adamant Will was probably going to be a problem for me at some point anyways. So now I just get down my 3/3. And there's a chance... Oh. Gets to eat my thing. Well, never mind. I was going to say if I find a land, I can go land and play this and that. This gets to attack into the Welcoming Vampire at least. The Vampire is going to keep them so topped up, though. It's going to be good for them. Am I sacrificing this Traveling Minister to scry one and draw a card? I think so. Yeah, I think I'll take Adamant Will. Just have a bunch of protection for my 3/3 flyer, and that's how I try to win this game. Seems okay. Jeez. They're just getting so many triggers off of their vampire, huh? 2 attacks. I'll say no blocks. Sure. Okay, I have infinite protection spells. Let's jam with both my creatures, I think. No. It has to be just one, unfortunately. If I were my opponent, I wouldn't block this on this. So, I'm guessing they wouldn't either. And I need to be able to block it. I'm all ready for your removal spells, opponent. Oh, that's the combo. Persistent Specimen plus Welcoming Vampire. That is the combo. I'll have this block. And then, am I using Adamant Will? Valorous Stance. Let's just go with Adamant Will, I think. I do get a scry. Thanks to the Cruel Witness. Huh. Yeah, I think I'll put that in my graveyard. I'm gonna cross my fingers and hope they can't mess with it. They're gonna gain some life here, that's okay. Just let me have this, please. If their play is just like Blood Fountain, get back things, I think I'm okay. Bat gets to pick up a creature, okay. Mm-hmm. Yep. Do I want to draw a land next turn? I think so, so I can go wizard plus cast one of these. Mm-hmm. This thing is gonna be gonna be a problem. Gift of Fangs. So I can Cradle of Safety it. And then I have a 4/3. I mean, I think I have to do this. And I'm not convinced that we're going to be able to win this game, but I think letting my creature trade with their lifelinker is the best option I have here. I wish it could just trade with the bear, but the bear has Death Touch. Yeah, I have to do this block. They can just Blood Fountain and get their stuff back. It's going to be a tough one for me to grind through, for sure. And you could look at this and say, like, oh, this black-white deck looks so good. The only reason their deck looks so good is because the Welcoming Vampire has been drawing them a card a turn since turn 3. And it's turn 8 right now. So our opponent's drawn, like, 6 extra cards. So, that's what's going on here. Yes, their deck is fine, but it's also largely due to the fact that they have drawn an extra card each turn for the last however many turns. So they never miss a land drop. They, you know, they just have infinite creatures to recur because that's how they built their deck, which is good. Now I'm gonna have to cast this. Make a 1/1. Scry 1. Oh, no, I hit the wrong button. I don't want this card. I should have said yes. Don't know how much it matters. Yeah, I'm saying no blocks this turn. Yeah, we're done here. That's why Welcoming Vampire is a messed up Magic card. Well, that's going to be it for me. I'm a little sad that we only got 3 wins. I think we got a little unlucky, and our powerful cards didn't show up quite enough for us to make a little bit of a deeper run. But 3-3 is fine, we'll take it, and I'm excited to keep exploring this draft format. So thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will catch you next time.